Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Road to Glory Career Mode Series video. And it is time for our final year. This is Rhett Gamer's final season. Senior year is here. The year is 2027, and you see a new team. So if you watched the end of the last episode, Rhett Gamer led the Texas Tech Red Raiders to back-to-back national championships. We won the 2026 national championship, but in the January 2027 national championship, the Red Raiders fell short. We got taken out by the Georgia Bulldogs 28-21. So I talked about this all that season. You all knew we were going to go to the Southeastern Conference. Took a while to decide, but here we are. Rhett Gamer is about to have his first start as the starting quarterback for the LSU Tigers here. Today we face off against 20 ranked team in the nation, at least for the preseason polls, which is UTSA. We're an LSU Tiger now, and it is time to chase the Heisman, but most importantly, to win a national championship. And Rhett Gamer went ahead and graduated. So due to our GPA being 4.0 first 3 years, Rhett Gamer is able to graduate early. So now for the weekly agenda, we do not have to worry about studying whatsoever. So we are now an LSU Tiger. If you missed the last episode, the end of it, you missed the depth chart review. This team is looking great. The worst part about this LSU Tigers team is our secondary. Our second cornerback, or second best cornerback, has 82 speed. I'm not making this up. Our starter has 89. We have an 82 speed number 2 cornerback. So our secondary is going to be a struggle, but our linebackers are looking great. Defensive line is great. Our offensive line is really good. We have great receivers, a great running back who's on the Heisman watch list to start the year at number 3. Today, week 0 matchup here of the 2027 season. LSU Tigers at home, and I am so ready for this. So we're going to be taking a look at the preseason rankings. We're going to be taking a look at the weekly agenda, of course, as well. Taking a look at the matchup, and then diving into the full game. So if you want to go ahead and skip ahead to the game, I will have timestamps for you all, just like always, in the video description below. So feel free to go ahead and jump ahead. And if you all get some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and it is time for our final season in Road to Glory here. Can Rhett Gamer win Heisman and win a national championship? We do play the Georgia Bulldogs today, today. We play them this year, which means Rhett Gamer can get his revenge. I think it's in like week 13. Our next to last SEC game is against the Georgia Bulldogs, who have a preseason ranking of number 1. I am so ready for that game. So before we take a look at the top 25 rankings, just in case you missed the end of the last episode, I want to show you our schedule. So it's a tough schedule this year. We're in the Southeastern Conference now. We're not going to have the easy conference we had for Texas Tech. Every game's going to be tough. Now, we do have a very nice start to the season. We play UTSA, who's ranked 20, and it shouldn't be a difficult game, but you never know. Anything can happen. Then we face off against Houston. We play an FCS team, and if we don't win by 60, it's going to be a big disappointment here. Then we play Ohio, who's sitting around 75 overall, I believe, maybe a little bit higher. Then we have a bye week, and we start SEC play. Now, we start SEC play with one of the toughest matchups of the year. Now, good thing it's at home. If this was at Texas A&M, it would be much more challenging. But yeah, we're facing off against number 3 Texas A&M. Then we get to play against my favorite team, the Kentucky Wildcats. Okay, so speaking of the Kentucky Wildcats, in the Kentucky Dynasty Mode series on the channel, tomorrow, December 18th, 2024, you're going to see the national championship episode of year 3. So Kentucky is trying to go for a three-peat, 3 national championships in a row. It's the Kentucky Wildcats versus the Washington Huskies, and that video will be posted the afternoon, probably around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 18th, 2024. So be on the lookout for that one. But then after Kentucky, we play against Auburn, who's preseason ranked 19, and then Tennessee. Now, keep in mind, Kentucky and Auburn are away games. Tennessee is at home. Then we have a bye week. We go to Mizzou to face off against the Mizzou Tigers. Then we play against Mississippi State at home. And luckily, we play against Georgia at home. If this was in Georgia, wow, I'd be terrified. But it's a home game here for Rhett Gamer. You love to see it against number 1 Georgia. And then we close out the season in Texas versus the Longhorns. So that is a really, really challenging Southeastern Conference schedule, but welcome to the Southeastern Conference, right? It's time to take a look at the preseason top 25. So starting off, Georgia number 1, Florida number 2, Texas A&M 3, Tennessee 4, Texas Tech 5. Love to see Texas Tech Red Raiders still up there. They lost a lot, though. They lost a lot in their roster. It's going to be interesting to see how the senior quarterback does after taking over for Rhett Gamer. Pittsburgh 6, Clemson 7, Oregon 8, Illinois 9, Penn State is 10, North Carolina 11, Kansas State 12, Mississippi State, Georgia Tech, Arkansas, Arizona State, UCF, Texas, Auburn, UTSA, Iowa, Wisconsin, East Carolina, Notre Dame, Ohio State. Important to note, who's missing? The LSU Tigers. That's because they had a rough year. They were 7-6 last year. They did win a bowl game, but they're not going to be on the preseason rankings after last year. But they have Rhett Gamer, senior quarterback, 93 overall, who's ready to go. I am so fired up for today's game. Southeastern Conference debut, but it's time for the weekly agenda. Let's get focused up, everybody. So we don't have to focus on studying. Let's focus on leadership with the new team. It's going to be so tough. The schedule is going to be absolutely insane. We already saw it. I mean, the schedule is going to be nuts. We got to come ready to play each and every play. And if we do not, we're going to throw 500 interceptions. Clear-headed has been activated due to Rhett Gamer's leadership. And it is time. Week 0. Rhett Gamer's first game as the starting quarterback for the LSU Tigers. We get to play at home in Death Valley versus UTSA. You take a look at the two teams by the numbers. We are the better overall. 90 overall, 90 offense, 90 defense. UTSA, 83, 81, 85. I do want to point out, we are the second best team in college football this year at 90 overall. We're tied with Georgia. Oregon's up there as well, and Ohio State is up there. I think there's 4 teams in the 90s or around there. And look at our impact player. LSU is going to be starting an 80 overall quarterback if they did not land Rhett Gamer in the transfer portal. And wow. 92 overall, 92 throw power, 84 awareness. Now, the 84 awareness seems a bit lower sometimes at times for me when I'm controlling Red. But that changes this year. No interceptions whatsoever. I'm not throwing one pick. Maybe 5, but we're not throwing more than 5 interceptions. LSU Tigers, we get to play at Death Valley. This is going to be so sick. If you're not familiar with this environment, it is insane. Like, this environment is just nuts. So what should we wear for our first game for the LSU Tigers here? Should we just go the default current home? Should we go default current home? Let's do that. And let's change the uniforms to the others so that they're wearing something a little bit different, right? Let's do white helmets and then orange jerseys. That will make it a lot easier to tell the two teams apart. And I want to make sure I'm going to change the playbook. So instead of using my playbook, Kentucky Gun, we're going to actually change this to LSU's playbook. So I'm going to pause the video and find LSU's playbook, and then we're going to change it. The reason I'm changing playbook, I want the season to seem different. You know, we're at a new team. We're running LSU's playbook. There for Texas Tech, I ran my playbook, the same one you see in the Kentucky Wildcat Dynasty. But I want to run LSU's playbook. I think it's going to be a lot more fun learning a new system. It's going to take some time to get used to. But I think LSU has a really good playbook in this game, at least when I played as them. So here we go. Debut at Death Valley. LSU Tigers. Come on, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, restate.
Okay, that intro got me fired up here at LSU. This environment is incredible. Welcome to Death Valley. This is going to be a great place to play. I am so ready. Fans are fired up for their new quarterback. And I do want to point out, Yes, Jerry is still the quarterback coach. He's the new quarterback coach for LSU. He also took over as the assistant defensive coordinator for this LSU Tigers team. So yes, Jerry is still involved. Don't you all worry. Defense gets a stop. Here we go. First drive for the LSU Tigers. Let's go, Tigers.
Here comes the offense on first down.
Okay, I'm looking at Sammy first play.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Gotta run it.
Little time with his feet.
That's wide open. That is wide open.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Listen to
and
this
you're
environment.
Seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle.
I tell you, I love the play calling already. I love it. And what about this environment? This is going to be loud, already louder than Texas Tech. Are you kidding me?
Looking to go up top on first down.
A little fake there. A little fake. We're going to run a lot this year. It's the secret weapon for Rhett. RPO. Oh, you lost me, coach.
This guy just gives you.
Oh, no.
He's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They bring him down.
I read it right. Everybody's shaking their head like not the RPOs again. Yeah, I personally took every RPO out of my playbook, my own playbook. So you haven't seen it for Texas Tech those 2 years, but you saw it in Minnesota for freshman year. Oh, wow, did you see an RPO?
Run, now throw.
We're just going to be a running back, clearly.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I love how our coach gives us variety on the play calling. Texas Tech, our coach, be like, oh, you want a variety? Here you go, Ryan. Same 3 plays. It works.
But you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Takes it from
wide open.
On third down. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Next drive, I'll show you all the talent we have at receiver as well. They're insane. And we have a great running back, and I'm going to trust our running back here.
There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big time
that's going to work.
Outside picks up the first.
They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down.
No, it's not.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's the last time Coach lets Rhett audible this game, right?
First down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So
you just missed that block. That was one of the worst missed blocks I've ever seen. Okay, we gotta get a touchdown here. I'm going to audible 9 to a slant here. Sampson Jr. over there has some speed, so if he's open, we're going to hit him.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
That's open. Patience. First touchdown pass for the LSU Tigers.
And that is the first passing
Billiot. Is it Billiot or Billet? He says good night.
By the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Offensive line, I tell you, this is a team right here. This is a team. Oh my. Rhett Gamer gets over 50 rushing yards, first drive for LSU. You know this fan base is fired up. 100% completion rating, smart throws. We ran it a lot, just good plays. Besides that audible, I thought the audible was open for the tight end. It clearly wasn't. Now we'll show you our wide receivers in depth chart in the next drive. I do want to show that. So let's see if our defense can get the stop, and they do. So let's show you all, in case you missed the end of the last episode, I do want to show you all the wide receivers. You can see the entire depth chart if you watch the last episode. So LSU was going to go with an 82 overall quarterback, but they locked in Rhett, right? And the reason we didn't go to Alabama or Georgia, because they didn't really need, it would have been a quarterback battle, right? There was like an 85 or 89 quarterback in those teams. We got Sampson Jr., 90 overall, 95 speed. We got Michael Turner, 86 overall, 95 speed. We got McCullers here, 83 overall, 97 speed. Look at the speed of these receivers. Now, I will say at tight end, we have a great tight end at blocking. He's not very fast. He's not great at route running. but he's 6'5", 252 pounds. I wish he had the sure hands ability in 50-50, but can't complain when you have a 90 overall tight end who can block really at a high level. He's not going to be open very much at 80 speed, but yeah, we'll see. That's our receiving core. So yeah, it's going to be an electric year. RPO. Oh no.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive, really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yep, the run was open.
So I don't expect this
and we got to get our running back
much
involved a little
because
bit
they had
more. There we go,
great
coach.
Drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back teams.
I like the post, the wide cross spread.
And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays.
A was open. I needed to get up in the pocket a little bit more or wait a little bit longer. I thought I saw a running lane, but the problem is once you hit right trigger, the defensive line disengages, and that's what I misread there. But our defense gets the stop. 90 overall defense. Now, if they realize we have an 82 speed cornerback, well, we're in trouble. Now, I think the 82 speed cornerback has good change of direction. I'm sending Sampson Jr. for a touchdown.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Blasted as he lets it go. Into double coverage, and it's
well, we got hit. Remember when I said we're not going to throw an interception? You all knew that wouldn't last long. Oh, no.
QBs have to understand.
The student section there for UTSA was going wild. Wow. I mean, we took a shot. I was trying to throw that ball a bit sooner. Okay. We know we're going to throw picks. At least our defense held them to a field goal. Wake up, Rhett.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Run it.
Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake.
Perfect.
Man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
Yeah, I think I'll be going back to my playbook after this.
Maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here.
I
Just
kept
give him
that.
some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
So, I think it's off. I haven't ran an RPO in so long in this game. I think it's the opposite of Madden. I was trying to keep that, and I handed it off. So, I'm never calling an RPO ever again.
Eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That's a touchdown.
He lost it high.
Samson Jr. Get him involved. What a catch.
What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Okay, coach, you want me to throw an interception? Here you go.
10 here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the
I don't know how to keep it.
They bring him
I know
down.
how to
He's
keep it
gonna
on
lose
Madden.
a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker
just not going to run him anymore.
He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football.
They never work in this game to me. Like, you all might have success on the RPO. I've seen comments of you all saying, like, if you learn the RPO, it's going to help. I completely disagree. Because every time I've read it, even when I've made a better decision, all other plays could have been better.
Check the ball down and get a manageable third down, but when this defense is flying around like this,
A's open. I was a little bit late in reading it. We'll take the points.
And the defense has given up.
Hey, it's a new offense, a new scheme. We were going back to our old playbook after this one. You better believe it. So, Rhett Gamer's going to have a conversation with the coach after this and get some changes on the offense. I might hit Samson deep again here. That's going to be a connection all year. He's so fast.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive.
And this is going to be a touchdown to Sampson.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Nope.
They're trying to get to it.
Come on, Rhett. Let's go.
The 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Changing Sampson Jr. to a quick end.
He's looking to pass.
No time. I mean, didn't even have time for anything. This UTSA Roadrunner defense, they can bring the heat.
On that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw.
That's a great pass.
He thought he might turn that into a
okay.
score. The defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. And here they come to give it another shot on
I'll see you in the
third and
second
goal
half.
from the 3. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Death Valley than you? A captivating game so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
I don't even want to talk about it. I do not even want to. I don't even want to talk about it. Welcome back to Gamer Ability. Nobody saw it, what happened at the end of the half. I never saw the clock. I'm just sitting there, just casually strolling through. Red Gamer's looking like the Chicago Bears out there. He's looking like Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears in a game this year. A lot of games this year, but especially that, I can't remember who they were playing. That clock management by Caleb Williams and the entire Bears team and the head coach, it was about like that right there. But ours was at halftime. Theirs was to lose the game when they were in field goal range. So theirs was worse than mine, but this was what? Oh, we're not talking about it. The coach will call plays. The coach will make us call certain plays, but the coach won't call a timeout. I'll never understand that about this game mode. You're telling me a coach will call the plays. You can't call the plays, but you can't. The coach doesn't call timeouts. Makes no sense to me.
Pass protection. That has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Give it to the tight end. 80 speed, still getting open there against a slow defender.
In the open field and on his way, a tremendous pickup on that one. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
We're gonna run this.
He's gonna pass. He's gonna take off.
That's that tight end.
Ball's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have
Tight
a
end who
chance.
can block,
Defenders
what I was saying.
everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead he...
Oh no, don't. I hope Jerry didn't see that on the sideline. Hopefully the fumbleitis isn't back. I didn't think we needed to slide. We haven't fumbled in a long time. Well, okay. We're down 13-10. Wake up, Rhett. Looking like the same Rhett. Rhett Gamer 1.5.
The way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You
Wide open.
give the football
Come on,
away.
Sammy.
Turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score
Hey,
here.
Rhett,
they just gotta do a
wake
better
up.
job
That's what Jerry
executing.
said on
I
the
like
sideline.
game plan so far
Wake up.
for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
What?
And he'll go out of bounds.
Welcome
Just
to
short of the goal line.
LSU.
They've got it right on the doorstep.
How great
You're
is it to have a
kidding
running back
me.
who can basically run your entire route?
That
You
is the
don't see a
best
lot of
catch
guys
I've seen in the
line up
game.
and
Don't
run
show my
vertical
name.
down the field,
Don't
get
show
open
Rhett's
and make a
name.
big play.
Show
This
the
dude is
receiver.
special.
It's the best catch I've seen in this video game. What? Is that our running back? Is that our running back? Is Durham our running back? Yes, that is our running back. Okay, we were watching that play. The team says, Rhett, it's all right, you're nervous. Welcome to Death Valley. The nerves are here, right? And wow, watch this route. And watch this catch. This is absolutely fantastic. Heisman Watch running back here, Durham. Wide open. And we have to say it's a good ball, right? But that's all Durham. Watch him change his direction. He looks up for the football. He looks up, sees the football, turns around, keeps his feet in bounds. That is one of the coolest animations I've seen in this video game, that he runs through the ref. That is one of the coolest ones I've seen in this game. That is why the animations on this game are just next level. Like, just look at this. That is exceptional. Durham's ready to play on Sundays, too. He got his knee in bounds, too. He got his right foot right there, turning around, adjusting. That is all Durham. I mean, he deserves player of the game for that. We're going to give him a touchdown. Like, you better believe it. I am not throwing this. We are handing it off to Durham so that he can finish this play. I'm going to pause the video, take a screenshot. That is the catch of this Road to Glory series so far. What a moment. I mean, that catch is the best we've seen throughout all of these seasons. We're on senior year right now, our final year, and that catch was unreal. I think we chose the right team. Oh, my. Oh, you want an RPO, coach? All right.
Hold on just a minute.
I mean, it's a catch. We just watched it. You can review it all you want to, Booth. One of the best catches of the decade.
Just does a little double checking to make sure.
That's a running back, everybody. Okay, now I will say Durham in the huddle said that if you keep this ball, you're off the team.
Trying to power it in.
Yes, Durham gets it. Come on.
And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Am I saying his name wrong? Is it Durham or Durham? It has to be Durham, right? Caden Durham. But I pronounced 90% of names wrong, so that is huge. 237 passing yards. We do have an interception and a fumble, but that's Rhett Gamer for you, right? He's good for about 1 interception and fumble a game. He actually was on a streak of no fumbles. A good rushing game, good passing game. And LSU is up 17-13. The slot fade. This is a touchdown. Is this the same play? We got Billiot out there now for this one. Wait, this is a touchdown to Sampson Jr.
Another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense.
Good luck.
He hurls one deep.
Good luck guarding Sampson on that one. Yeah, all day, every day. Welcome to Death Valley, UTSA.
Touchdown, Tigers.
The Heisman pose. Oh my. Making a statement.
All the way across the field. Big time play, big time throw.
Shelton Sampson Jr.
takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
He's so fast. You press him, it's going to be a touchdown every time. I do love this playbook. I'm not changing a thing. Playbook is perfection for this offense. 293 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Coach, let's just keep playing. We don't run the football here at LSU. Wait, that's a touchdown. They're pressing again.
Off play action on first down. Going for the big play. And he's on his way.
Rocket Red is back.
Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's now the second
LSU Tigers fans out there watching this series are going to be fired up. I know we have quite a few LSU Tigers fans out there. Oh my, Shelton Sampson Jr., everybody. Heisman? I think so. Rhett Gamer Heisman? Well, if we throw less interceptions and don't fumble, yeah. Heisman committee hates interceptions and fumbles. That's why I never win as a quarterback in this game. I've won one time a Heisman as a quarterback, and it was Ryan Gamer, the prequel to the Madden 25 series on the channel, and Ryan Gamer went on to lead the Seattle Seahawks to a Super Bowl victory. Incredible series if you missed it. But I say that to say that's the only time I've won Heisman in this video game, and I had to throw 95 touchdowns and like 5 interceptions to do it. Get your coffee. Cheers. LSU Tigers, everybody.
LSU will dive into the playbook here.
Oh, you want an RPO, coach? All right, I'll give you an RPO. This is how I run the RPO. Just to teach our coach. I do an audible, and I run Sampson Jr. deep, and I run the other inside guy in a post to get the safety off. We throw touchdown passes.
Piling it on until they find an answer.
That's how we run RPOs right there. Oh no. That's pass interference. Is that not pass interference? He wouldn't let Sampson Jr. get by him. Let's try it again. Oh, Durham! I'm going to send everybody deep. We've got a team right here. Good luck. Welcome to Rocket Red and Sampson Jr.
Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think UTSA is about to move out of the top 25. Look at Sampson just having a ball. He thought he wasn't going to have a quarterback. He thought Rhett was going to go to Georgia. No.
What an individual effort by the receiver. After
Welcome to the Southeastern Conference, Rhett.
Coast to coast on that touchdown.
Imagine what we're going to do to that FCS West team. I feel bad for that FCS West team. Watch us lose. 416 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns, over 60 rushing yards. We did have an interception and a fumble. That's an 80% completion rating. This is Rhett Gamer's best game ever. Let's keep throwing, Coach. No, we don't run. Okay, I'll run. Coach says, settle down, Rhett. We saw you. Coach is like, hey, Rhett, do you remember all those interceptions you threw last year? I know I do. Settle down.
Takes the handoff. It's Durham.
That's fair.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You all at the beginning of this game were like, same old Rhett. Same old Rocket Rhett. No. This is Rhett Gamer 4.0.
He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block.
Look at Sammy with a good lead block.
Really nice.
3rd and 2. Jet pass. Coach, how about we throw a touchdown pass? Like, I'm hungry. And hungry for touchdowns to Sampson Jr.
They keep it on the ground.
I'm hungry, Coach, and there's only one thing that will satisfy that hunger, and that's a touchdown pass to Sampson. That's all I've got.
Looking to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Oh, he dropped it. Look, Coach is about to have a long talk with Rocket Red on the
I
sideline.
think in this situation after that incompletion.
Rhett, did you just change the play to a deep throw on 3rd and 2 when we're up 38-17? Sampson Jr. told me to do it. No, that's just Sampson. You know, we're just having a good time out there, Coach.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out
We're
onto
just
the
having,
field.
Coach, you tell us to have fun, right?
On their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays.
A little bit more time. Let's not run our game, right? Some of you are getting nervous.
Out there, David, and in this position,
Don't be nervous.
They like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Floating away.
No, you should definitely be nervous.
He'll pull it down
What a
and run.
block.
And he's finally forced out of bounds.
Come
Another
on.
First down, and
Okay, we'll
he
run
has
it, Coach.
just been running wild on this defense. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down.
What
From
an
the gun, the
environment.
running
This
back
place
tries
is
to hit the
loud.
hole.
This place is electric.
Good pick up on that play.
Wow.
Will bring up 2nd and 4.
I've been to their university. I watched the Kentucky Wildcats baseball team play against LSU Tigers, and it was an incredible environment.
Manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
That was baseball.
Gets
What
it
a
out
catch.
quickly.
We've got
And just a
receivers.
short, safe pass play. They
Play
pick up a
action.
few.
Coach, that's even a little aggressive for me, and I love it.
Get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker.
No, we're
A lot
running
of times
that.
He'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
We got a Heisman running back. Give him the ball, right?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first
Coach
down.
loves the shock H
The
option, or
Tigers are
the
moving
shock slot
quickly
option.
down
I
the
do too.
field. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Durham, go!
He caught it.
Yes.
Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Sampson, you want it? Oh, Sampson's out of the game. Okay, let's run it then. RPO, all right. Hey, Coach, you want an RPO? All right, this one's for you, Coach.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal.
How did he not get into the
Snowed
end
under by
zone?
the defense.
You know, as a
Wow.
defense, you kind of
Okay.
want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled.
We gotta
this.
run it right.
Small
I
gain,
want to throw a
some
pass here so
information you
bad.
get. Maybe for the next time you get to run
Ah.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I love LSU.
And the pummeling has started.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas.
Play.
Keep putting up points.
We
keep putting
got
up touchdowns.
speed,
You know what?
electricity
This is one of those stats
across
days.
the
You look
board.
back and you're like,
The
"God,
sophomore. I don't even know how to say that last name.
4 or 5 of them might
But
have been at the
wow. What a throw. Rocket Rhett. 5 touchdowns, 436 yards in our debut and over probably 60 or 70 rushing. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Let's keep throwing. Wow, I'm so fired up right now. 45-13. Welcome to the Southeastern Conference UTSA. Welcome to the big leagues. Hope you all enjoyed your stay in the top 25. Sorry, no disrespect to I'm sorry, I'm a little bit too fired up. Sorry, UTSA, that was disrespectful. I'm sorry for saying that.
Experience in this offense that last drive too.
And also, here's
off one deep down the left side.
Simpson Jr.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the
Give him the Heisman pose, Simpson. It's either going to be Rhett Gamer or Simpson Jr. who's going to win it. Look at the Tiger.
And apparently, their day's not over.
It has to be good to be an LSU fan right now.
Something about it.
Rocket Rhett. Helps when you got 99 acceleration, 95 speed, and one of the best receivers in college football. That'll help. 503 yards, 6 touchdown passes, only 1 interception. I need to settle down. Remember, there is Southeastern plague. If you keep pressing, listen, you're just waiting for it. Like, I don't care if I'm up 52-20. If you don't play smart football, you're going to get a touchdown thrown on you. I believe UTSA will be looking for a new defensive coordinator after this game. What a catch! Yes!
They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing.
Who's overrated? Oh, UTSA! Yeah! Overrated!
Just keep taking shots.
Overrated!
That tells you something, okay?
Overrated!
You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
I never forget when that team said overrated to us. Who was that team? Do you all know the environment that said overrated? LSU. Yeah, LSU is the one who said overrated to I believe the freshman quarterback in the Kentucky Dynasty series. It was in LSU. The LSU Tigers beat Kentucky in the 2026 season, and they yelled overrated to our Kentucky Wildcats team after they crushed us that game. That's a little Easter egg for the other series. Overrated to UTSA.
After losing
I tell you, LSU, this place is electric. Wow, they want to win, and wow, they don't hold anything up.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Coach, do I have freedom? All right, thank you. Coach said yes.
Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Rocket Rhett!
Another one into the end zone.
Taking a shot, the throw of Rhett's career. Look what happens when we have a high-level offensive line and receivers.
Well, here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game.
Yeah, handshakes are going to be something. UTSA got embarrassed today. But what a throw. Taking a shot, delivering a dime. I love that we changed to LSU. 565, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 fumble. Best game of Rhett's career by a long shot, and honestly might be a new record today. Okay, YouTube, be ready for a special year. And I know some of you are going to say, Ryan, settle down. Well, you'll be playing the SEC in week 5, 6. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for that. Thank you. We got to stay humble. And this is just insane. That was the throw of Rhett Gamer's career. Taking a shot, delivering it on a dime to Simpson Jr. We have to give Simpson Jr. most of the credit, though, because Rhett Gamer just threw that. And Simpson had to go get it. And it did a great route.
I know a lot of
Tigers win.
It was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Absolute incredible performance. Now, Sampson Jr. dominated. Oh my. Our offensive line dominated starting the second quarter. And wow, our defense dominated as well. 59-20. With probably our backup defenders in at the end of that game. But here, I have to apologize to UTSA Roadrunners. This was nothing against them. The LSU Tigers had a statement to make. We're outside the top 25 rankings for the preseason polls. Outside of it. We're one of the highest overall teams in college football. We had to make a statement, and UTSA just happened to be on the other side of that. And I apologize for what we just did to UTSA. I apologize to the Roadrunners fan base for that beatdown because it's a little excessive, yeah. But we're not going to hold anything back. We're making a statement today here in the 2027 senior year for Rocket Rhett. How did he get the nickname Rocket Rhett? There's why. Tough first half starting out for the Tigers. Getting used to the new playbook, but wow, I love their playbook. I'm not changing a thing. It basically is a playbook to get Sampson Jr. open. That's all it is. And UTSA had the worst defensive calls I've ever seen in this video game. 7 points in the first, three in the second. Our defense held them to 6. We came out in the second half. You talk about running away with it. 28-21. 28 and then 21. That is 49 points in the second half. And you might say, well, how? Why? It's because I got rid of the RPOs. That's all there is to it. You get rid of RPOs, you win ball games. You run RPOs, you throw interceptions all you want to. You fumble all you want to. You get rid of RPOs, you win football games. RPOs in the first half, 7 points, 3 points. You get rid of RPOs completely, 28 points, 21 points. If you want to win, you avoid RPOs at all costs, unless you are really good at them. And I'm not. So now you all know, never run an RPO. 662 offensive yards to UTSA's 280. They're going to move quickly off the top 25. 565. Who's going to win Heisman though? Sampson or Rhett Gamer? What? And what about that catch from Durham? Like, we did have an interception and lost a fumble. That was all Rhett Gamer. He's going to have turnovers, right? Let's look at this stat line. The highest rating of Rhett Gamer's career. 376 rating, 18 for 23, highest completion percent too, 565 yards, 7 touchdown passes, only 1 interception. Rhett Gamer had 10 rushes for 68 yards as well. It's really good. Durham didn't get a lot of rushing yards, but wow, that catch he had was a game-changing catch. Wow. Look at Sampson Jr. He's going to have a big year. 6'4", 193 pounds, high acceleration and high speed. Sampson Jr. is probably going to win Heisman. It's between Rhett Gamer and Sampson this year. I don't know who's going to win it. Whoever has the least amount of turnovers probably. But 9 receptions for 427 yards. An average of 47 yards per catch and 5 scores. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Sampson Jr. and Rhett Gamer said, well, we want to win. I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and we'll take a look at the road ahead. That was just incredible. And one thing that's so cool about that game is the fact that Rhett Gamer looked slow to start out with this new team, new offense. You could tell the nerves were there. But second half, I mean, coach said, unleash the football. And, well, Rhett unleashed the football, all right. Are you kidding me? Jerry, the quarterback coach, I think locked in a job for the LSU Tigers forever with that. And Sampson Jr., oh my. Look, we're a global phenom in brand. Look at that. Rhett Gamer is a global phenom. We don't have to worry about studying. It's a beautiful thing. Donna Harper, local TV reporter. Your passing performance today was one of the most memorable of the season thus far. What's the first game? What allowed you to do that? It's all the team. Credit, it's imagine taking all credit here. No. Sampson Jr. and the offensive line. To be honest, these receivers just make me look good, and I'd be nothing without my linemen giving me enough time. We're all celebrating this win together. That's like just what I said. Me and Red are on the same page. It's like we're the same person. Wow. I'm proud of you, Red. Your teammates respect you considerably more. Thank you. I tell you, what a place to be, LSU Tigers, everybody. What a team. That was absolutely electric. We got to look at the Heisman watch. Let's advance time. I'm just blown away. Are we the #1 team after that? Probably not, but we're going to be in the top 25. We're going to take UTSA's spot. That was the best game I've played. Nissan, all the big deals are coming out. We want you to star in an ad. Wait, I want to see it. The newest line of models. Why? Nobody can read that fast. Something about the new line of cars. You'll shoot 2 commercials that will air in a little over a month. We'll throw in a new car for you and your entire position group. What? This is our proposal for a 5-week contract for the cost of 2 energy up front. I tell ya, college athletes have it made these days, don't they? I mean, yeah, here's a 5-week contract, 2 commercials, and yeah, your whole team gets a car. Extra large leadership boost up front. 750,000 followers in the final week. Yes, sign me up. New car? Yeah. I don't care how much it costs me energy-wise. Okay, Red is loving Louisiana. We are loving Louisiana, and I think it said our teammates loved that we got them cars, right? I would hope so. And now we play against Houston in the next game, and I feel sorry for any team. We're not ranked. You have to be kidding me. I want to have a long talk with the top 25 committee. I want to have a long talk. And Heisman is not updated yet. Oh, it will. Oh, that's because it's week 0. I bet the poll that we're still in preseason. The top 25 will update to the next week, I don't think. They don't update in the preseason week 0. So we'll see them next time. So UTSA is probably still number 20. That didn't last long, right? Wow. Hey, thank you all for the 1-times. I know you all were nervous. Some of the decisions I was making, the fumble early on, the interception, but then I know you all had a smile on your face. Just seeing me have fun, seeing Red Gamer have fun out there on the field, seeing Sampson Jr. break records today. Are you kidding me? That was an exceptional record-breaking performance from our team. I don't know if it was a record. It has to be, right? I guess we can look. Let's check it out. Is that a single game passing yards record? Some of the records are insane in college football, though, so I don't know if it is a record. A wide receiver, receptions, no, we know not that. Receiving yards, yeah, Shelton Sampson Jr. Record-breaking game. Quarterback is 734 yards for Washington State. In 2014, Connor Holiday. Did nobody play defense that game? There's no way we're throwing for 734. We'll try against the FCS team. Yeah, against FCS West, we're going to try to throw for 800 yards and get this record. But that is unreal. But hey, congrats to Shelton Sampson Jr. breaking the single game yards record. Are you kidding me? That is incredible. And he tied the rushing record, I'm just talking, not rushing yards, obviously, but he tied the reception yards equivalent to the rushing yards equivalent set by P. Ryan. That is insane. I remember that season. For P. Ryan, for Oklahoma. That was nuts. I remember that season. That was just unstoppable. I remember that. I remember that season that P. Ryan had, but I also remember that game. I remember watching those highlights. His season, I want to say he had I don't know his stat line that season, but it was really good. But next up, Houston coming into LSU to take on this red-hot Tigers team. But if you all got some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and be sure you check out the National Championship episode in the Kentucky Dynasty tomorrow, a day after this video goes live, probably around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 18th, 2024, 1 week before Christmas. Check it out. It is going to be electric. I'm very nervous for that game. I have not played that game yet. So yeah, very nervous for that game. I will be playing that game the night right before, most likely. So Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I'm saving that one for probably Tuesday night. Getting in the zone for it. Got to be locked in for that Tuesday night. Full focus. And we're going to win a national championship with the Kentucky Wildcats and make history with the 3-peat. But I'll see you on the next one. What a debut this was for Rhett Gamer. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.